Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam Wolf, and this is The Legend of Heroes: Trails Through Daybreak. I'm familiar with this franchise. I am not familiar with playing it, unfortunately. It is one that has caught my interest, and I think I have a few of the games in my library. However, I have not played any of them yet. So, we're going to get into that today. Again, another big change, playing another Japanese game that I'm not familiar with. Japanese title, I should say. This is made by, it's published by NIS America, or NIS, and developed by Nihon Falcom. I'm not familiar with them, but I am familiar with the publisher. They're quite storied in their history. Now, this game was released quite a while ago, actually. It looks like it originally released in Japan only for PlayStation 4 in 2021, and then the port for Japan and other Asian regions for PS5 went out in 2022. A Japanese Windows port was released in March 2023, and then of course the English version finally made its way over here to Switch in July this year. So, and they've already got Trails Through Daybreak 2, which was released in 2022. So it's over there. So it's really just the localization that's taking quite a while on these games for some reason. You'd think with modern technology and, you know, the way that things work these days, it'd be a lot faster, but it seems as though this one took quite a while, and we're just getting it here in the US. I believe this game is out already on all systems. There's obviously a demo. Not all systems, sorry. No Xbox, but PlayStation, Windows, and Nintendo Switch. Yeah, it released on July 5th this year on PS4, PS5, Windows, and Switch in worldwide, I guess you should say, rather than like in the US, but worldwide essentially. I'm not familiar with the gameplay, so it'll be interesting to find out. It looks like turn-based, which I'm a big fan of, so I grew up on that. And doesn't say what engine it's built on, but that's not really that big a deal, I suppose. Anyway, what do you guys say we get into this?
There you go. Brought the goods. Wasn't easy to find this, you know. Went around every damn antique shop in the capital before we came across it.
Yeah, and now my legs hurt like a bitch for it. Gonna hurt something fierce tomorrow.
Well earned, I'm sure. Open the case so we can confirm its contents then. This does appear to be what the boss has asked for. It looks authentic to me too.
This ain't no knockoff. It's the real thing. So, we good for $1 million?
And where did you pull that figure from? I believe we agreed on 100,000 Mira down, and 300,000 more upon completion of the job.
Yeah, well, that was then, and this is now. Inflation ain't pretty, you feel me? Doesn't sound very fair that we busted our asses for something so important only for a little loose change.
And there's a lot of rumors going around about you guys. How about it? You treat us right, and this could be the start of something real nice here.
Huh. Interesting. I suppose you do deserve a little extra something.
The hell? You gotta be kidding me!
think we won't play?
What is this?
Huh. Should've known your place. Word to the wise. Don't try to blackmail someone higher up on the food chain.
Damn it. The cops! When did they start patrolling down here? Idiots.
Must have been on your tail. Let's just get out of... What? Where did it go?
I don't know any better than you! What are you doing down here?
Here. We're done. Let's scram.
We ain't gonna wait around and get busted neither.
This wasn't how it's supposed to go! Suspects in sight! Seems that tip paid off. Apprehend them!
Even those dumbasses in the police force have their uses once in a while. Thing's gotta be worth a shit ton of mirror if A wants it that bad. Guess I should check the Black Light District. Or maybe there would be a better place to start.
Well, that's another dead end for me. I guess going above board for this is going to keep getting me nowhere fast. I think I'll have to take her advice after all. As bad as I feel exploiting loopholes in the law. Bingo. It was stolen from an antique shop in the capital last weekend, but because it could have been stolen goods, the shop never reported it. This has trouble written all over it. I have no idea if this person even exists, but let's plug in that code she gave me. Oh, it worked after all. Monmar. This looks like the building. What an adorable bistro this is. It has such a welcoming storefront. Is the place I'm looking for really right above here?
Oh, are you a customer, perhaps? It's still breakfast hours if you're interested. Or is it the office upstairs you're here for?
It is the office, actually. Is this where I can find Arkwright Solutions?
That's right. He only just finished breakfast himself, so I'm sure you'll still find him in his office. He might have gone back to bed, though, so don't be shy about knocking a few times to get his attention.
Well, it doesn't get more complicated than mine.
First thing in the morning?
You're, not really here with a job, right?
I am. I have something I'd really like your help with, so if you don't mind, sir.
Okay, that was a lengthy intro. Extremely lengthy. Like, the video's already 20 minutes long, and I haven't even begun to play the game yet, so I'm probably gonna cut a bunch of that out just to kind of, give you guys a chance to actually check it out, because I think this is genuinely the very beginning of the game, because we were just introduced to the main protagonist here, Van, and then, of course, Agnes here is accompanying us. Now, the quick rundown is she wants him to do a job because she can't take it to the police or a place called the Guild. This game actually has a lot more of a mature theme to it than I thought. There's some swearing in it and everything, so I thought that was interesting. It's more like, made for adults, I suppose. Mature themes, guns and whatnot. Though I find it funny that it takes place in 1208, obviously not in our 1208, but whatever universe this is, 1208, and they've got guns and retractable blades and all this, and cell phones and stuff, so it's very interesting. But nonetheless, yeah, long start, but acting's good. I gotta say, the English acting is actually quite good. Also, like I said, dealing with adult themes, he straight up in one of the cutscenes, it was probably a cutscene I'm gonna be cutting out, he straight up just mentioned how her body is grown, but her experience is lacking. It's like, jeez, dude. It's like, you got the look of a woman, but or I think he's like, you got the look of a grown woman, but your skills in deduction, I don't know, something stupid. Basically, meaning she's green in this area. So, in terms of like investigative work and whatnot. Wow, this place is so gorgeous. Believe it or not, I've never actually visited this district before. It's a pretty chill spot. There ain't much hustle and bustle. And that makes it a perfect hangout for more disreputable characters. I'm included in that category, by the way. And I assume the man we're meeting is as well. Yeah, that guy's nothing if not curious, or cautious. He's always jumping from hideout to hideout. Though around this time of Wednesdays, he likes to go out and grab something from one of the stalls. No sign of him yet. But he'll come out to play sooner or later. Let's just wander around until he shows his ugly mug. That sounds like a plan. Oh, right. He's an acquaintance of yours, correct? If he's supplying us with information, I'm guessing he'll want something in return. Probably. Oh, and I forgot to mention something. That guy might know his stuff, and it's possible that he'll lend us a hand, but don't forget that he's a real piece of shit. Jeez. The man knows no loyalties. Give him a bag of Mira, and that rat bastard will sell anyone out. Doesn't matter if they're friend, foe, or even family. I recommend letting me do most of the talking, and no matter what, don't give him anything he could use against you. Duly noted. This definitely seems like approach the shop clerk. Okay. As we expand the minimap, this feature will let you specify, see the specific locations surrounding facilities. Okay. It definitely feels like a very narrative-heavy game, narrative-focused, because obviously we haven't gotten into any combat yet, so that's going to be something that we're going to have to get into. I may cut here and get right to the combat. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do this episode, but if I cut here, then I'll see you guys in the combat. Is this the place? This doesn't lead into any ordinary building, I'm assuming. Yep, that's the subway companies in charge of this door and everything beyond. But the lock got switched, and so now you don't even need a key to get in if you know the trick to it. But that doesn't mean we'll be trespassing. Or doesn't that mean we'll be trespassing? It's not illegal, but I'm gonna say the authorities will be quick to agree on that point. you want to turn back. No, I'm going with you. Good on you. Watch your footing. Just a quick turn of the doorknob, and apparently you just walk right through. I had no idea this is what it looked like under the city. It feels almost surreal to be here. I don't think most people have any reason to come, so yeah. Looks like I'm gonna have to take back what I said, though. Go hang around the stalls outside or something while I take care of things in here. Why? What the hell? There's why. You can find monsters even in the city. Just gotta look under it. Though, last I heard, the guild would periodically come and do some spring cleaning. Sweet sword. Nice. Just saying, this is no place for a student. Leave this part to me. Don't say that. I knew this job wasn't going to be without danger from the start, so I came prepared for it. So please, won't you take me with you? I won't get in your way, I promise. Huh? You do know we're not going on a picnic, right? I know you got a Zifa, but you're gonna need more than that in a fight. I didn't come with just a combat orbment. I have this too. Oh, just happened to be on her back, huh? Somehow I knew she was the healer. Whoa. It's the orbital staff I chose to learn for self-defense lessons through the academy. I have experience fighting mock battles with it and using healing arts. I really do think I can do more good than harm. Fine. We're short on time, so let's just get moving. But if you think you are leaning on harm, you agree to get out of here. We clear? It's my job to make sure my client's safe, and I don't skimp on quality. I understand. Thank you. It's just like overgrown lizards. Can I... Oh, it's X. Well, maybe X out of combat. Is this an action RPG? I thought it was a turn-based. At least that's what it looked like in the images. Okay, if you're ready, then let's get to it. Just to make sure, you know what shards are. Yes, I do. They're a field deployed by Zephus. I've used them before, but only in mock battles, and even when it was just for defensive purposes. That's a fine start. Shards can be used for more than just that. They can be linked and used offensively, among other things. You gotta deploy them to do any of that, of course. When you do, stay on your toes, because it's fighting time. Gonna ask again. You ready? As I'll ever be. Let's do this.
Deploying shards!
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself.
Okay. Finally got to battle. Holy crap. I probably will leave all that in, to be honest. Except for the beginning. I'm gonna cut that down a little bit. Battle progresses in turns, and yeah, it is a turn-based. Okay, so it's like Final Fantasy X turn-based, sort of. And a character can act once their portrait reaches the center of the bar. Character will act. AT bonus. Gain a boon. Recover HP. Guarantee a critical hit, etc. For the next acting character at the start of their turn. Hold L2 to view the turn order. When your turn comes up on the battle order, use L to move around freely. Oh, no. Move freely within the press X to normal attack. Change targets. Can't attack, can attack. Interesting. So it's like a tactics-based, turn-based RPG? To switch command for X from attack to defend. Defending greatly reduces incoming damage. Your waiting period is also shorter, meaning your turn will come up again sooner. Huh. You can kind of just move around and... $100, huh? Hey, you missed. And he countered. Look at that.
My move now.
This is interesting. Press R1 to use crafts. Attacking or taking damage raises CP, which can then be used to perform crafts. Some crafts are highly effective when attacking from the side or back. Crafts differ from character to character, and they can be learned via leveling up. I swear this is reminding me of another game. I want to say it was Star Ocean, but I honestly have no idea.
This'll hurt.
Ooh, ooh. Can I get 2 of them at once?
Yo, let's go.
Take that. Keep it up.
Okay, so this is healing, but he's all right. Oh, I don't have to hold it. Oh, okay. Finish him off, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's like a... Okay, so I forgot to check. There we go. So she's next anyway.
It's working.
Yeah, this is interesting. I love the UI, by the way. It looks really good. UI design has come a long way recently. Lot of Asian RPGs are actually doing awesome looking UIs. That'll do. You handled yourself pretty well for your first fight. You flatter me, but I only did so well because you were covering me. Hope you don't mind me asking, but I noticed you use a rather odd support AI. Hollow, I think, is the correct term. Yeah, you're using AIM. That's a pretty generic one. I'm using a custom personalized Hollow. It's pretty special, I'd say. Her model is MKESV004. Name's Mare. I got an acquaintance to send me a test version. Her performance is way better than the generic models. It's the only reason I put up with her big mouth. I think she's just fine, actually. The Zifa in general are really convenient to have. Yep. The 6th generation battle orbments made a real improvement over the last gen. The AI and shards are real lifesavers. I'll teach you more about shards along the way. Right now, let's keep moving. Yes, let's. Information on orbments have been added to help.
Combat over. Processing data.
Charging station. I'm guessing the save spot. Recover HP, EP. Okay.
That hits the spot.
So not a save spot. But I wonder if you can save anytime. Look at that. You can just save whenever you want. Not bad. Okay, I like that. No particular save spots or no specific save spots. Okay. I think that's more than enough. It was a very long beginning, so I'm going to be cutting out a whole bunch at the beginning so that way you guys can check it out for yourselves. But overall, I like it. I did not expect it to be a turn-based tactics style RPG. And sort of action a little bit. I did only have to push X once in battle and he would just attack, but still, it's very interesting. You have to actually be aware of your positioning and make sure that you're, you know, in the optimal position to do the most damage, which is pretty cool. So it's got the freedom of an action RPG, but the restrictions of a tactics RPG fused with a turn-based RPG. So they kind of just put all of them together, and it made it actually quite an interesting battle. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually very cool, and I'm kind of intrigued now. I got to try the other Trails games, or the Legend of Heroes games, excuse me. I got to see what they're all about, because I can't imagine they would deviate too much from their own combat formula, but maybe they have. I don't know. Like, other games have done the same. Final Fantasy hasn't kept the same combat style of gameplay for all their entries, so maybe the Legends of Heroes have actually changed things up a little bit. But this game should be out now, so you can get it on PlayStation, Switch, and PC. Yes. No Xbox release. I think they're pretty much just always, they might have always been PlayStation. So, you know, if you're on console, get it on PlayStation or Switch, and then of course PC worldwide release as well. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and please join me again in the next one, where we take a look at yet another demo and hope that it makes a good first impression. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf. This is The Legend of Heroes: Trails Through Daybreak, and I'll see you guys later.